Hello everyone, my name is Juan Bautista Perez Pedroso, and in this presentation I will explain how inferential statistics, specifically sample size, systematic sampling, and confidence intervals contribute to the analysis of the problem of urban mobility and quality of life in Colombia in 2025. First, inferential statistics allow researchers to study a large population by analyzing only a representative sample. In real-world situations, it is often impossible to collect information from every person in a population because it would require too much time, money, and effort. Therefore, statistical methods help us obtain reliable conclusions from a smaller group of observations. In our study, determining an appropriate sample size was an important step. A suitable sample size ensures that the information collected accurately represents the population and reduces the possibility of making incorrect conclusions. If the sample is too small, the result may not be reliable. On the other hand, a well-calculated sample size increases the accuracy of the analysis. Another important concept is systematic sampling. This sampling technique involves selecting individuals at regular intervals from an ordered population. Systematic sampling is efficient, easy to apply, and helps reduce selection bias. In the context of urban mobility in Colombia, this method can be used to collect information about transportation habit, travel frequency, commuting time, and environmental factors from a representative group of citizens. Confidence intervals are also essential because they provide a range of values within which the true population parameter is likely to be found. Instead of relying on a single estimate, confidence intervals allows us to measure the uncertainty associated with our result. For example, when estimating the average number of daily trips or the proportion of people belonging to a specific category, confidence intervals help us understand the precision of our estimate and the level of confidence we can have in our conclusions. Now, to answer the first question, how can inferential statistics, particularly sampling and confidence intervals, help you understand and analyze real world problems such as urban mobility in Colombia? Inferential statistics make it possible to identify patterns and trends in transportation behavior without studying the entire population. Through sampling, researchers can collect representative data efficiently, and through confidence intervals, they can evaluate the reliability of their estimate. This information can support decisions related to transportation planning, traffic management, environmental policies, and improvements in citizens' quality of life. To answer the second question, why is the use of inferential statistics essential for your academic route and for making informed data driven decision in your future professional field? Inferential statistics are essential because they develop analytical and critical thinking skills. They enable students and professionals to interpret data correctly, evaluate evidence, and make decisions based on objective information rather than assumptions. In any professional field, including administration, engineering, economics, public policy, and social science, the ability to analyze data and draw reliable conclusions is a valuable competence. These statistical tools help professionals solve problems, evaluate alternatives, and support decision making processes with scientific evidence. In conclusion, sample size determination, systematic sampling, and confidence intervals are fundamental tools of inferential statistics. They allow researchers to obtain reliable information about large populations, analyze real-world problems such as urban mobility in Colombia, and support informed decision-making. Their application is not only important in academic work, but also is in professional environments where accurate and evidence-based decisions are required. Thank you for your attention.